Hey YouTube. So my last video I was reporting how I was having trouble getting Louise to run. I put on the Anthony carburetor, the carburetor Anthony bought for me at a swap meet. It's a whole lot simpler than the original carburetor because the original carburetor had a whole bunch of emissions crap on it. It had a charcoal canister and tubes and more tubes, and it was just complicated. So I put the Anthony carburetor on, tried it, and still had the same problem with the engine. You know, start okay, it would run okay until the choke opened up and then would just conk out. Or I would overcompensate and raise the idle and put it in gear and it would conk out. And I wrestled with that a whole lot with my original carburetor and with Anthony's carburetor. And Anthony said in a video, it's like, you've got a massive vacuum leak. I'm like, all right. So I tested it with carb cleaner around the carburetor, and I didn't get anything. I'm like, that's not what it is. It's not what it is. So today, this weekend, today is Saturday, the 21st, 20th, something like that, right? 21st, Becca says. I decided that I was going to work on this and not stop until I got it running. Anthony is like, oh, you loosened a bunch of bolts a couple of years ago, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. So, it's like, I'll just test the bolts. 2 bolts on that side of the carburetor, on the head, took 12 quarter turns with a ratchet. And they tightened down. It was like, Anthony's right. So I called him on the phone, but hang on a second. Actions speak louder than words. It's okay for me to be wrong. It just happens so often. Alright, so the hyper revving of the engine is because I have an elastic acting as the throttle return spring, and it apparently broke. So I have to figure out the throttle return spring thing, but I can put it in gear and it runs. So yeah, aiming for the Memorial Day parade, just so you know. Yay, Nova.